Hello there, my name is Seyda the Chosen King, and right now you're listening to me do a really terrible impression. But nonetheless, I do thank you so much for clicking onto my wrestling show, and I hope that you will enjoy listening to it. Please do me the favor and the honor of subscribing to my channel so that you may get new cool episodes of the main card as well as other equally cool content. Don't forget to turn on your notifications, that way you will know exactly when a new episode drops. The main card presents episode number 20. We are 20 episodes deep and it is 20 not out. If you're playing cricket, that is, then you'll understand that reference. But 20 not out. And of course, today is a very special episode. In a way of celebrating episode number 20, I decided to bring you guys some breaking news. Now, if you're in South Africa, of course, this is especially for you. Some breaking news that comes from the WWE, but I want to touch on that in a short while. I want to touch on that just now. But I want to say to everyone, thank you so much for everyone who's been listening. Every single person who listens to this, to me, like it's such a great thing because to start like this, it's fulfilling, to know that there's at least like one person listening to this, and it's very fulfilling to know that there are those people who actually look forward to actually a new episode of the main card, and it's so fulfilling to have to do this show every single time for you guys, and I promise you I'm gonna keep doing this for as long as I can do this. I can definitely tell you right now that I'm gonna enjoy doing today's show, simply because of the fact that breaking news coming through from the WWE with regards to Survivor Series, which of course, as I said prior, before during the countdowns, now it is 11 days away. We've just had SmackDown Live this morning here in SA, and we know everything that happened on SmackDown Live. We know that AJ Styles is now the new WWE champion after he beat Jinder Mahal. So now, we knew that AJ Styles was going to have a qualifying match against Rusev, but then he did not have the qualifying match because of the fact that he was in the championship match. So that left Rusev without an opponent. That left Rusev with Randy Orton. Now Randy Orton and Rusev fought, and then Rusev lost, right? So what that meant is that there was still that fifth spot that was open for the Survivor Series team. And get this, for me personally, I was literally hoping that they were going to pick Ty Dillinger to be in that fifth spot. I was literally, as I was watching SmackDown Live, I'm just hoping that Ty Dillinger is going to be that fifth member. But it didn't happen. But instead, Shane McMahon, I think this was almost like an hour ago, according to the tweet, Shane McMahon said, and I quote, "Further proving that SmackDown Live is a superior brand, I'm happy to announce John Cena will be the fifth member of Team SmackDown at Survivor Series." So, the teams are now completed. Monday Night Raw will be captained by Kurt Angle. It'll be Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Jason Jordan, Braun Strowman, and Finn Balor versus Bobby Roode, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, the captain Shane McMahon, and John Cena. The free agent status of John Cena has literally enabled him to be on SmackDown Live, and you have to understand that I think John must have chosen this for himself because of the fact that he was also on Raw. But I think his loyalty is now more to SmackDown, and hence him being on the team. So I think now that literally stacks the deck when it comes to Team SmackDown, because now you have 5 world-class athletes in the form of Roode, Orton, McMahon, Cena, and Nakamura. But at the same time, you have Angle, you have Balor, you have Joe, you have Strowman, and you have the wild card Jason Jordan. Now, finally, the team is finished. Though I did not get my pick of Ty Dillinger, John Cena is in the mix for SmackDown Live. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the lineup for the traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match for the men. This still leaves the women. This still leaves the women superstars as to what's going to happen, who's going to be the fifth member of their team. Because now, if this is anything to go by, you would assume that maybe, perhaps, just maybe, that the Raw general manager, Kurt Angle, might just decide to actually pick Paige to be the last member of the team. Because now, if Shane McMahon is going to pick Cena like this, who's to say that Raw will not do the same? Who's to say that Angle won't do the same? And personally for me, I am excited because now it just literally puts things into perspective, so to speak, as to what we are about to see. We know what we are about to see. We are about to see a great event. But now it just got even greater with the addition of John Cena to the SmackDown Live team. So what this leaves now is that it leaves the women's team for Monday Night Raw still needing an extra member. And I'm holding thumbs for Paige. So we'll have to see what the move will be from Kurt Angle's side with regards to the women's team. Because we know that it's been Alicia Fox who's been picking the team thus far. And she's picked Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, and Asuka. But then we still have that fifth member spot open. So what's it going to be? So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, please do make sure you like, please do make sure you comment, and please do make sure you subscribe to the page. I have brought you these news, and I hope that you are excited as I am for Survivor Series. John Cena is part of the Survivor Series 5-on-5 elimination match for the men. It's going to be good, as Booker T says. Survivor Series, ladies and gentlemen, 11 days away. 11 days, 7 hours, and 43 minutes away from the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. I am Seyda, the Chosen King, and this is the main card. This is episode 20, and this is how we celebrated with breaking news, courtesy of WWE.com, as well as courtesy of Shane O'Mac on Twitter. Survivor Series. The road is just getting more and more exciting.